GWS versus Port Adelaide. It's at Star Trek Oval, Gilbert, which we've been told the other week we stuffed it up, but it's in Canberra.
Yeah, well, I said Star Trek was in space, but it's not. It's at Canberra for the GWS. Palmer, Shield, Bunton, Green, Kelly, Out, Hunt, Bug, Plowman, Williams and Boyd. So they've made a few changes for the Port boys. Monfrey, he's back in the side. Greg's been omitted. Star Trek Oval, Canberra.
Yeah. Brad, it was a very good game, and I hope you watched it, because last week, Port Adelaide, they had a good victory. What did you think? They're up and about, playing really well?
I couldn't watch it. I was playing at the same time, I think, so I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Don't watch the replays during the week? You're a bit of, match analyst or something like that?
No, mate, I'm training during the week.
Oh, well, I'll go to you. How do you think Port Adelaide? Because they are playing really good football.
I reckon personally, they'll make the grand final. That might be a big call.
But, we're up to round 5 and they're already predicting the grand final.
Is that because you played with Port Adelaide?
What I seen last week was I've never seen Port Adelaide do, and I reckon they need to start getting some recognition, because they can seriously play, and it's the second year.
Do you reckon that GWS? There's been some comment going around that they actually lack genuine leg speed. GWS, they're top heavy. They've got a lot of big guys, but they haven't got fast, genuine pace in their side.
Yeah,
that could be an interesting point.
Fair, boys?
Yeah, I reckon
that's probably fair
enough. They got that Josh Kelly, Devon Smith, who add a little bit of leg speed, but I guess you get young players and you try and build them up as quick as you can, and maybe they just come up too quickly.
And the other player at Port Adelaide, when you go back to the other side, is Matt White, the former Richmond player. He's been a real handy addition to Port Adelaide with his run, a bit like you, Flash. He's very quick.
No, not as quick as me. He's been amazing, and he's.
Polak's another one that's been fantastic.
The biggest one for me, and I think he's flying under the radar, and I'm just throwing out all these big statements here, but Brad Ebert is one of the blue-collar... I know Boak's talked about, but Brad Ebert, if you actually sit down and watch him play, his work rate and his ability to find the footy is just second to none, Gilly.
It is. They're a good side. They'll be top 4, not grand final.
All right, well, let's get a selection. Dougie, GWS and Port Adelaide at Star Trek Stadium.
Yeah, I thought they'd drop away, Port Adelaide. Ken Hinkley's been terrific, done a great job. Ollie Wines, Chad Wingard, I didn't know much about them, but they've stepped up. Kane Corns have been fantastic. They'll get the job done. They'll be just too good for GWS.
Bulldog chances, Port Adelaide. Well,
yeah, they chopped us up last week, and I think if they can play the way they did last week, I think they'll win.
Bradley?
Yeah, I reckon Port Adelaide would have a good win, probably 6 or 7 goals, I reckon.
Flash, are you still going for GWS?
No, I'm Port Power.
And Gilly, be serious.
Now, I'm going to be serious. Now, this oval they're playing on, this is the one that there was complaints about sand on the oval?
Yes.
Well, what are they going to... Hopefully they won't have sand on the oval this time. Port Power!
Port Power easy by about 5 goals, I would say. So, just love the way they play.